Welcome to everybody, and thank you for joining us for this great press conference. My name is Julia Taylor, President of the Greater Milwaukee Committee. We're a civic business organization that work to make Milwaukee a great place to live, work, learn, and play. And today we're thrilled to announce that Art Place America is awarding Milwaukee a $350,000 grant for a new program called Creational Trails. And you'll hear more about Creational Trails today. It's going to feature the development of interactive art projects in 2 areas in the city that are going to be focused on strengthening neighborhood connections. The 2 locations include the place we are today, the ARTery. And the ARTery, as you can see, is a former rail corridor. It spans 2/3 of a mile in length and connects the River West and Harambe neighborhoods. The second location is a 10-block stretch on West Wisconsin Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. These temporary interactive art pieces will be located in residual spaces in an effort to both stimulate foot and bike traffic in the area. Creational Trails will be led by GMC's Innovation in Milwaukee, or MIC initiative, but project management is being contracted to 2 organizations that have already invested a great deal in these 2 locations, Tween and Art Milwaukee. These organizations, along with Riverworks Development Corporation, West Wisconsin Avenue Working Group, community organizers, neighbors, local government leaders, universities, and property owners, will work to reimagine these 2 corridors to strengthen their connections to the community. All art installations will be vetted by both the community and a professional group of curators led by the Milwaukee Art Museum, and we encourage local resident artists to submit their ideas and their art. As we know, arts-related activity plays a key role in contributing to the vibrancy of a community and the quality of place that contributes to safety, density, and job creation. The MIC initiative, Art Milwaukee, and Tween have complementary strategies to make Milwaukee one of the most desirable destinations in the country by creating greater vibrancy of place. We look forward to working together on another groundbreaking project for our city, and we've been very pleased with the city's support of the project and investment in the project. We will have a public information session for Creational Trails, which will be held on July 15th at 6 p.m. at Open Mic, located in the Shops of Grand Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. And more information on the project will be posted to the innovationinmilwaukee.com website. I'd now like to introduce Jeremy Nowak, Interim Director for Art Place. Jeremy is a non-resident senior fellow at the Brookings Institution, as well as non-resident scholar at the University of Pennsylvania's Institute for Urban Research. He currently serves on the board, the chairman of the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia's Board of Directors. He was president of the William Penn Foundation in 2011 and 2012, and CEO of the Reinvestment Fund in Philadelphia, which he co-founded in 1985. He's also, I think, a real thought leader in the community on creational spaces and the work that we're trying to do here. So, Jeremy?
Thank you very much. It is really a pleasure to be here. I love Milwaukee, and I don't get here enough. We're going to announce today at Art Place, which I'll tell you a little bit about in a second. We're going to announce a good number of grants today, and so I had to go to one place, right? It could have been Denver, it could have been, but I said, like, I want to go to Milwaukee because a lot of great things are happening here. So I have a really easy job in the sense that all I do is bring you a check. And you have the hard job of doing this work. But I want to tell you one thing about Art Place America, and then one thing about why we think this project's so important. So Art Place America is a collaboration of 13 prominent national and regional foundations that are funding what we call creative placemaking, which puts art and culture in the center of redevelopment. We've now done this for 3 rounds of grants, done $42 million worth of grants to 134 separate places based on applications that have come from 3,200 applications. And so this is a remarkably competitive process. And so I hope you guys feel well, that you did so well in the competitive process, and you really did. This is a natural. And let me tell you why it's a natural. It's a natural because at the center here is not only the use of art and culture to animate and create public life where there was not public life before, but to use local, authentic artists and members of the community. But what's remarkable is the way in which public, private, and civic are working together And what's most important to us is you are creating, by doing this, a connective tissue between lots of different neighborhoods that may be geographically proximate, but for a variety of reasons we're not so social or psychologically proximate. And this is one step in creating that connective tissue. So it is a pleasure to be here, and the thanks goes to you, because we would have no project unless we had, and we would have no program unless we had great projects. And you're one of the really premier projects, and so thank you for all that you do. Thank you. And thank you, Mayor.
It's now my great pleasure to introduce Tom Barrett, the mayor of the city of Milwaukee. And I have to say, without the mayor's very strong support and the city's engagement, we would not be here today. And Mayor Barrett not only supports this project, but he's done a great job of opening his doors and the city's support along much of the young creative talent that we have here in the community. And I think we're very fortunate to have a mayor that's got his thinking and his support behind this community to make projects like this happen. So, Mayor?
Well, good morning, everybody. It's a gorgeous day. I want to begin by thanking Julia for her leadership on this. She really has been the one who's spearheaded along with a lot of the young talent we have here. And Jeremy, we want you to know that anytime you bring a check with $350,000 from Milwaukee, we will be happy to see you. We are delighted you're here, but seriously, we do feel honored. And this is the second time this year that we've been able to work with ArtPlace, because earlier this year we were designated one of the top 12 art cities in the country, and that was a great honor. And having this award on the heels of that really shows your engagement here in the city of Milwaukee. And dare I say that I think that your confidence in this city is well-founded, because we are real, we are gritty, and what we are doing is exactly what you are anticipating communities should be doing, and that is reconnecting neighborhoods, taking areas that have not been used for a long period of time and putting them back into use. And what we have behind me is an extremely creative use of this space that connects two neighborhoods, the Harambe and River West neighborhoods, two very important neighborhoods in this city. And the remainder of the grant will go to the West Wisconsin Avenue area. And both Alderwoman Coggs and Alderman Bauman will talk about their respective areas. But I think what's so impressive of what you are trying to do nationally is you are trying to come to communities that are fighting back and are trying to take areas that parts of this country would be forgotten. They are not forgotten here. And what we have attempted to do is to work with the community and the Department of Public Works, the Department of City Development, all the different parts of city government as well as the Common Council are extremely appreciative of the community support, because this is all community generated, and when it's community generated, you know that it's real. So again, thank you very, very much. It's an honor to have this award, and it's an honor to have you here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. As I said, the city is very important in this, and having the older people's support in this project has been critical. They're passionate about the city. They keep us on track. They keep us connected. And so I'd now like to introduce Milwaukee 6th District Alderwoman Maylee Coggs for the Creational Trail portion, the River West Harambe area, the ARTery project.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right. I like the energy. We're here announcing and celebrating the $350,000 grant. But more so than that, it's what the grant will allow this city and this neighborhood to partake in. The area that you see behind me is Harambe, and I have both the pleasure and the honor of representing the Harambe area, and I was born and raised in Harambe. Harambe is a Swahili word that means let's pull together. This area behind us, though, for many years has been seen as an eyesore, has been seen as a dumping ground of sorts. I first would like to give thanks to Keith Hayes and his organization, as well as Art Milwaukee, GMC, ArtPlace, and all the others who helped collaboratively, really in the spirit of Harambe, and pulling together to see fit to make sure that this area was one of the areas included in the grant. Because it takes a lot of vision to go from seeing dump tires and old rail lines to see what creation trails will bring. and to recognize the necessity that for the growth of the city and for the quality of life of the neighbors here in Harambe and River West, that there needs to be some connection, and that art could be utilized in an extremely creative way to help to provide that connection. So I applaud all these efforts, and I can't wait to see the end product. And I love the fact that local artists will get different opportunities to participate in this whole process. And my hope, sincerely, is at the end of it that the art will be used as a tool to bring communities together, truly in the spirit of Harambe. Thank you.